fuck talking. Ain't no chit chat, you touch mine, it's fuck yours. Get my lick back, we pulled up and doubled down. Yeah, we hit back, then party hard and drink up, nigga.
Yo. What's good with you, Brian?
Oh man, long day.
You and me both. Yeah, come on, take me a nap. It's all right.
Look at that. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Hope everyone had a blessed
What up?
week. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their past week. But you want to go ahead and get to the disclaimer and we'll do the introductions.
Absolutely. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hold on 1 second, please. This is Kickstandz Down. Welcome to Kickstandz Down. Disclaimer is these are our thoughts and opinions only. It has nothing to do with our prospective clubs and or who we may or may not support and associate with. Once again, this is Kickstandz Down, aka hashtag KSD. Our thoughts and opinions only. What's good, Heather? How you?
So, your boy Frost wanted to do another live hangout because we got some good feedback last time. So, of course, I hit up our main man Trouble over here, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm all for it as always." So, got to give a shout out to him for always being ready for whatever I may throw at him. What's good, little bro?
What's good, Zeph? How you? So look, you asked how's everything going, right?
Yep.
So it's going, man. It's going. So I'll start off with the last 7 days because they've been interesting, right? So over here on my life, I know you've seen about the college, right? About St. Aug.
Oh yeah, we shared it
Um,
on the group and in the Kickstandz Down community. So if you're not a part of that Facebook community, go get a part of it.
yeah, most definitely. So that happened. Uh, had to support the community. Come out, try to stand up for the community. Did a little bit of riding around, some biker stuff. Um, and I want to say there's a few things that's going on this month because I got an opportunity to be a part of a autism ride. So for the fans and friends and family of KSD, if you know someone or have someone in your family that has an autistic child, we do want to raise the awareness because this month is that month. We don't have a lot of days left in it, but uh, this past couple of days has got me thinking about a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that as we finish talking. But so yeah, I did that. Yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool. I had a opportunity to ride with a group of fellas off the 99 set that I haven't seen in a while, and just to listen to different views and angles as far as how things were, you know what I'm saying, versus how things are now. Um, it's a humbling experience to talk to some people, you know what I'm saying. I'll just say that. Mike Beasley, what's good with you? Genesis, what up? Todd, what up? Miss Lotus, what up? But yeah, bro, how was yours though?
So man, let me tell you, it started out rough. As you know, I just moved into the new house, and the guy that's selling it to me, he's footing the bill for everything, electrical, plumbing, the whole 9 yards. He's footing the bill. So he hooks me up with an electrician. He comes out here, he does my estimate, and then he's like, "Oh, never mind, I can't do it. Last minute." So now I have been trying to find another electrician that is willing to come out here and do what I need done, because I know how to do it, but I really don't want to. Because last time I did, I was hooking up an outlet, little new kid, maybe 17, 18 years old on the job. It's like his third day. Flips a breaker to try to get power somewhere else and flips the one I'm messing with. I got electrocuted, so I don't like messing with electricity no more. And, everybody just waits the last minute to do everything, and it kills me. But I've also been, as you know, speaking to Mike Balls in the house. Of course, Biker News Canada, brother Bob and Mike Ball are going to be joining us Thursday. So we're going to do a 2 episode week this week, because Thursday we will be having a round table with the one and only Trouble, co-host of Kickstandz Down, Frost with Kickstandz Down, Mike Ball over at Insane Wheels, and brother Bob Jarvie at Biker News Canada. So make sure you tune in. It'll be the regular time, so 7 o'clock Eastern, and it's just going to be Thursday afternoon. Yet again, I threw that wrench in the plans and called trouble last minute all over
Today.
again to be like, hey, I did something.
Hmm. There's a thing that I did, and I wanted to know. I mean, I already did it, but I just want to know if you're cool with it. No need. Run with it. It's
Oh,
cool.
you already know. You
Water
know I ain't
level.
no hater.
What's that say?
Water level is a balance. The only way to balance the budget and get rid of the world debt is by taking money out of this world, building back better, broke, not broken people. Helping people is priceless. What up,
Hey,
Ghost Eagle?
that's a mouthful. What up, Ghost? How you? And y'all can jump in the comments too, just like the last
What
time we
up,
did.
Red?
And y'all
What
got
up,
something that
Noni?
y'all want to chat about. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do it. But yeah, so what I said was that autism ride, right? Did the HBCU thing for the community. That's a much needed ride time, pound time in, pound time. No, 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 that's the wrong song. But and then it was something else that happened. Just slipped my mind, but oh yeah, that conversation piece was dope, and we ended up like, dude. All right, so we started off just trying to go somewhere, just anywhere because it was nice outside, right? Let's just ride anywhere. I don't care. So we ended up. This is how dope being a biker is. We ended up at a gas station. Supposed to be a gas stop. Ended up being a 3 hour gas station stop by just having conversation and people just kept pulling up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're meeting people, you're mingling. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, how you used to do, you can just pull up anywhere you see a bike. You ain't got to know that biker. You just pull up on them. You know what I'm saying? That's how this past weekend was. That's what made it so dope for me, and it was humbling for me to be in the community and have an opportunity to hear. Oh my gosh, are y'all alumni? Nah. Okay, so you got kids that go to this school? Nah. We just came out of support. Man, the smiles on faces, you know what I'm saying, was like, wow, we got bikers here that's actually like they care about the community enough to come out and support. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spending some bread, you know what I'm saying? Spread the word. So if you're gonna do this whole MCSC, whatever you decide to be a part of organization, hey look, it's the little stuff like that too, man. Don't get too carried up in anniversaries, don't get too carried up in plate sets. All that stuff is cool. But don't forget the core of anything should be the community that you're in. You should be willing to take care of that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
you're looked at with a negative annotation when you have whether you have a cut or you have rags on. You know what I'm saying? You already looked at negatively. So how are you gonna change that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something. Bikers do more good helping the community than any other charity, and that's correct. And guess what? We don't be begging to be on TV to get the notification, not notification, but notoriety uh, of that act. Like, what's the purpose? Now, if they happen to be out there and they catch us, all right, cool. All right, at least you didn't catch us doing something else. But hey man, just do it because you want to and feel it, and it's a need to. My favorite part of being on bikes are the kids' reaction. Me too. As a female, seeing another female on a bike is beautiful, especially when you're a little girl. You're right. Hey, Red, when we be going through the. All right, so last year we did a whole lot of riding through like hoods and stuff like that, right? And not candy, whatever the case may be, doing a lot of hot dogs, hamburger stuff. Each kid does what? The same thing. Hit that thing from me, rev it. And all they want to do is just hear the noise and sit on the seat. How much did that cost you though? It probably, at the end of the day, if you knew you was gonna ride, it probably just cost you a tank of gas. I mean, you'll fill your gas tank up to go to the club, won't you? You'll fill your gas tank up to go shopping. You'll fill your gas tank up to go out of town to spend some money on some frivolous things. But you can't fill your gas tank up to go see some kids and do something positive in the community.
So
Oh, okay, we just not the same.
speaking on that right there and doing positive in the community. So Red and I know a little boy that's got autism, and one of my daughters actually has autism. So it was a great ride for you to be on. We got a phone call from a friend of ours who is the little boy's mother. Said all he wants is a bunch of bikes. He loves bikes, blah, blah, blah. So we got on the phone, we started making calls, and they started making calls. And let me tell you, the look on his face whenever we pulled up on them bikes was priceless. He was so ecstatic, man. It was a beautiful thing. And, I hear a lot of people doing charity rides and doing different rides. So, as a person who highly, and I do mean highly support it, let me say one thing for the record. I know who you went and you rode for, and it's a great charity. So, I support that wholeheartedly. But please be careful of the charities that you are linking up with, because some of these charities aren't what they're made out to be. There's a lot of charities, especially when it comes to autism and veterans. When it comes to those two things right there, those charities are the most faked out there. So whenever you're doing those rides, make sure that you've got a legitimate backing behind that company and that charity that you're doing it for. Make sure that
Absolutely,
you're not just doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for the cause. Okay. It doesn't matter what the cause may be, but make sure that you're doing it for a good cause, because it's a blessing that, some people don't have that help. And those charity rides and stuff do help. Our toy drive over Christmas that we did on the show and everything, man, let me tell you, we got great feedback on that too. Everyone was happy, everyone was ecstatic, and it was a blessing that we was able to do something like that.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Miss Lotus said I used to put together a breast cancer ball with my club and donate to a local woman. Hey, that's dope. And sidebar, I like to do this from time to time. Miss Lotus, our mutual friend, actually came up to the clubhouse yesterday, and we spanked that ass in spades, of course. But that should have gave you a hint of who I'm talking about. Spanked that ass in spades. So, what's up, Debo? Ghost said a few friends of mine got together in, T- Tennessee,
Hmm.
because this autistic kid was being bullied. What? They only figured maybe 10 bikes. Um, it ended out to be 70. What? They picked him up from his house, man. That's some dope. That's a dope feeling right there. You know
And
what I'm
there's the
saying?
rest
When
of it.
you then took him to his school, since then, no one messed with him. Hey, look. So here we are again with the annotation, right? So peep it, fear, respected. So in that in that gracious course of events that just happened in Tennessee, we use strength in numbers to show fear but respect, and it works. Putting together some celebrity events
Yep.
that are being blessed and going live by the end of the year. You are not gonna want to miss out. Hey, I can't wait. I can't wait. Genesis, what up? As a
As
female
a
writer,
female
kids,
rider,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, no, you got it.
As a female rider, kids love to just ride in a parking lot of locations where the events are. The smile was enough for me. Hey, look, I can't lie. I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
As a father, my kids ride too. So my daughter has been on the back of my bike, sleep, knocked out on the way back home. It's like 11 o'clock at night. We've been riding and riding. She was wore out, but she had a ball doing it. And not only that, riding them around in the parking lot if their parents allow it, or letting them rev up the bike or whatever it may be. I mean, I've let them sit on the bike and rev it up and stuff, and they always love it. Yes,
absolutely. Hit
yes.
that like, share, subscribe. SMS, what's popping? Oh yeah, you already know, sis. We're gonna go in and we're gonna stay going in all year long, despite the roof may try to stop or interfere. You will get ran through or ran over. Please do believe me here. It's a little rhyme for you. What's shaking, bacon? Y'all already know who it is. That's Mr. Omer, aka my bro. Yeah, she has that. What's talking about? What red talking about? I missed it.
uh, oh, my daughter falling asleep on the bike.
Oh,
You know, so Red had the Jixer with the Yoshi. It was loud as hell. It was one of them ones that would make you deaf.
that pipe, yeah, bro.
And
Jesus.
she pulled up beside me and revved it. I mean, wide open. And my daughter was out, bro, snoring, gone. She was not having it.
And it be like that when that body get heavy, bro. You can't heat them eyes up. Hate is taught. Now, ooh, did you read what Ghost said?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm. Hate is taught, not born with. Some of the kids' parents learn how to rethink how others are and not judge them. That's right. And
Yep.
you can teach somebody how not to judge real quick.
Facts, sis. Facts.
They can't stop us. We
Oh,
do what we
sorry.
want to do. We all we got. Love and loyalty. That's right. You already know. I've been teaching my grandson the ins and outs of this motorcycle world, and he loves it. I can imagine. So, Ghost, right? I never heard you speak, right? But when you said that comment, it probably sounded like this. I have been teaching my grandson the ins and outs of this motorcycle world, and he loves it. But I don't know. I don't know. Give me a call later. Jump in my inbox over here. How you gonna say? You know, it's all love. Go see you. I rocks with you, boy. Uh, okay, yeah,
Our
Ghost. I
son
was
bought his
saying.
own
There you go.
bikes, tried to fix them, and he rode them. He actually, so let me tell you what this boy did. I got to
All right.
brag on the kids every once in a
All right.
while. And
Let's hear it.
this boy took his little mini choppers, they wasn't running right. He didn't want to put the money into them, so he sold them. All
Okay.
right. You know what he wanted to do with his money?
What's that?
He went out and he bought a weed eater. so he can start cutting people's
Uh-huh.
grass. And he's getting ready to get a lawnmower so he can get people's grass cut. That way, he can start making some money with the money that he originally had in the first place.
Come on now,
I know, right? I'm telling
raising a
you.
soldier.
And whenever I was going and helping my brother on that roof, so I got pictures of my son up there too. He was right up there on the roof with us. He was cleaning up the shingles and throwing them away. Man, he was working. I was proud
And
of
that's
him.
how you do it. That's how you do it, man. SNS, appreciate it for that shout out too.
Mm-hmm. And Mike Ball gave us a shout out too this morning.
Oh, Mike Beasy, I appreciate that, Mike Bleezy. This morning I was actively driving behind the wheel, so I really wasn't paying attention to social media, which I shouldn't allegedly be doing anyway while driving.
Teaching him how to build his own chopper. He bought his own frame, seat, handlebars. I'm helping him with the paint. He is working for the motor and wheels. Hey, that's what it's about.
Yeah, man. Teaching,
See,
teaching. Go ahead.
this is why I wanted to do another live hangout. Look at this. Everybody in here socializing. It's good, positive feedback
Energy.
mentality, good conversations. I love it.
Yep. The energy, man. And like I was about to say, learning a trade is one of the best things that you can do. Sincerely. As I'm pretty sure people in this chat, a lot of guys probably and gals have degrees and things of that nature that you're not even working in your field, but you spent 4 to 6 years studying for it. You know what I'm saying? These kids growing up, man, pick up a trade. Pick up a
Yep,
trade.
look
I
at
ain't
that.
saying I'm not saying not go to school, but what I'm saying is just pick up a trade too. Ghost, that's from Grandpa Bonnie. He will never forget. That's right. That's right. Paw Bone. I want to
Yeah,
go to
shout
Paw
out to
House.
SNS for this. So Mike Ball and SNS made it happen and allowed it to happen. But they actually threw the link up, the hyperlink for our page in his chat the other day, yesterday morning, and this
Oh,
morning and
really?
stuff. So they have actually been, helping us out. And Mike Ball's coming on here, like I said earlier in the show, and that's going to be Thursday with Brother Bob from Biker News Canada. Going to be having a roundtable, and Brother Bob is the one coming up with the topic. So you got to wait and see what it is.
You see what SNS said to you?
Yeah, I can multitask.
I can multitask. You sound like a proud parent or a kid that just learned how to do
Hey,
something.
look,
I
look.
can
I tell
multitask.
people, all the time. They like, did you get that, or did you understand this or that? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a big boy. I can tie my own flip flops. Okay.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay.
All I do is joke around all the time.
Right, right. But another thing that just off of just thinking about it out loud, well, yeah, thinking about it and then speaking out loud on it is abuse, man. Um, that's a topic that a lot of people don't like to discuss as well. Um, whether it's physical or mental, if you know somebody in a situation, make sure that you try to get them some help as fast as possible. Now, to also speak on that, a lot of people don't want you in their business, but you know that they need some help. So be cautious of approaching anyone that you know that might be physically abused or mentally damaged. Let them know that Easy Thoughts has Mental Health Mondays every first Monday of the month on Facebook, and we can chat up there. Also, you can hit Kickstandz Down at gmail.com. Jump in that email if you are having some issues and you don't feel and see safe talking to anyone else about it. Uh, we're here for everyone that's our family and friends and fans, but we're also here, like I said, for the community and other reasons. So don't just think that this is just, you know, two guys up here BSing their way through life and taking time out of their busy schedules to sugarcoat anything for an hour plus every week. We actually care, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to do this on this platform unpaid should show you that. I mean, let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We take time away from family, friends, and everything else to
You pulled a
produce
me.
this. Yeah,
You
yeah.
did. You pulled a me just now. So you know how the past few weeks, everything I've been mentioning, someone's like, "Yo, this just happened. I just went through this. I just had that conversation with that person, or this or that." So, what up, Steve? Glad you could join us. Thank you for being here. Um, so shout out to Genesis for having two child care degrees and mental psychology. Want to give you that shout out real quick. And back to back to us being there for our viewers and our followers. So we actually had someone hit us up this week, and they even said, they wanted us to mention it on the show so people know that it's being brought up. You know what I mean? So this brother hits me up. He says, "Hey, I need to talk to you. Do you have a moment? Can you talk?" I said, "Yeah, let me know whenever you're free and I can talk." He said, "Well, about 5:30 this afternoon I'll be free." I said, "All right, me up anytime you're free. I got you." So he gives me a call and he gives me a rundown of a mental situation that he thought he was stuck in, and a dilemma in life that he thought he was stuck in. What he didn't know is that he already had the answers. It just took a little bit of conversation to get him there. You know what I mean? You got to
Hmm.
make those choices yourself. I will gladly say I will be here for each and every one of you whenever you need. Okay, I will. I'll answer my phone. I'll talk to you. I'll listen. Whatever it is you need. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna lead you to the water, but I'm not gonna make you drink it. So I'll tell you my thoughts and opinions, like I do here on the show, and I'll tell you my perspective of everything. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell you what you need to decide or what you need to do. That's on you. We're all grown here. That's on all of you. But this brother said, it's gotten so bad that he didn't know what to do. And it's gotten to where he is actually a brother trying to better himself and stay out of trouble. Yep. But he's trying to better himself and stay out of trouble and stuff. And he had to put himself in a situation that he wasn't sure about. And he had to decide on whether or not his freedom was worth being there at that point in time. And like I told him, to me, you all know I have no problem telling y'all my life story. I was an addict. I've been in and out of lockup. I done been there, did that. So, you know, I've been the one that's trying to keep my freedom. And like I told him, that freedom's got to come first. If your club doesn't understand that, or your bros don't understand that, are they really your bros? And is it really where you need to be? Because at the end of the day, we're all here for one another. We're all here to uphold one another. We're here to uplift one another. I cannot compete with any of you. You know why? Because I want to see you all win just as much as I want to win. And I can proudly say that. I mean it. But
Yeah.
when you guys call, we are here for you. Okay?
Hmm.
We we don't play about that.
No, not at all. And I'm gonna tell you how serious it is. But Heather Mo, let me know if I got it right. Um, are we talking about like when you say the hand? sign? Are we talking about when the kid is walking or whatever and they do the that signal? Are you talking about that hand gesture? Please say that in the comments. But to go back to this mental health kick, right? Real quick. So I left out this weekend. I'm also an MC, right? So I'm just adding on to my title. So MC this and the third, this and the third. I'm just adding on to my list of things, right? Building my catalog, right? So during my professionalism as an MC at a MC event, I had a conversation with a gentleman. And I'm not going to mention his name because I told him I wouldn't. And he doesn't know that I'm using this tonight, but it just so happened to fit. So he pulled me to the side as I'm on the mic. We're having a conversation. I put the mic down. I look at him in his eyes and I said, "Listen here. At no point, I'm gonna just summarize it. But at no point in your life is it that crazy for you to tell me that ever again. So what I'm gonna tell you is take my number down. I'm gonna keep an eye on you tonight. But tomorrow you need to give me a call and we gotta have a serious man to man conversation. Because I shouldn't have heard what I just heard. I want to make sure I heard what I heard. You say to me, and we're gonna have this conversation." And when we had the conversation the next morning, around 7:30 ish, 8:15 ish in the morning, that's exactly what that man told me. And I got upset because this gentleman he's a few years older than me. Let's put it like that. He's another gray beard. So you never really know who's going through what. You never know whether your words can uplift or tear down who. You never know who's on the edge to jump, and you never know who you about to save with the "Hey, how you doing today?" It don't cost nothing to speak to somebody. It actually the smiling part is less muscles than a frown. Look it up. I ain't got to lie to you. So while you're over here,
Hmm.
you're mean mugging and you're acting tough, you weak as hell because you're hurting internally and you putting on the facade. But shout out to that man. I'm so glad that he changed his mind and he's here, still here with us. Back on you, bro.
So they
That's a true story too. Now that really happened Friday night. I think it was Friday night. Yeah, true
and
story.
see that's what we talk about when we talk about coming off the top of the head and from the heart, because this is all real shit, man, all real.
Yeah,
And Heather said she can post the video up on the Kickstandz Down Facebook after the show. That way, she can show the hand signal. And you know, Steve, Steve Easy right here. He said
okay.
it's such a taboo thing for men, is what he meant to say. Talk about or admit that they have mental issues. So respect for bringing it up. And that's something
Absolutely.
that needs to be talked about. Steve, if you don't know, you can go to EZ Thoughts with a Z on Facebook. Every first Monday, he does a mental health Monday right before our show on here. So you're more than welcome to go on there, and we can always, as he already knows, if it's a good enough topic, we'll always jump into it on here too, because we never know what we're going to talk about.
Oh, okay. Nuni, thank you for the clarification because I was kind of confused which hand signal she was speaking of. What happened? Fat trouble. Where we at? Where we at in the comments?
Right
Uh,
here.
okay, I'm done. Oh, there we go. Facts trouble. So easy to give up and give in. True strength to stick out and stick it out. Absolutely, because like although okay, I got modes, right? Everybody has a mode that they get in, right? So when I walk into an establishment and I get the mic in my hand, right? I'm already in business mode, but now I'm in the entertainment business. So not only do I have to be business minded and conscious of my surroundings, I also have to entertain several thousand different personalities in here to make them have a good time and go home. You know what I'm saying? So when that gentleman said that, and I'm looking at him as I'm performing, I'm like, yo, you good? And he get a little flashback. I'm like, hey, go get you a drink. It's on me. Get you a drink. You straight? I'm good. I appreciate you. Okay, cool. So not only did I perform my job, I made sure that this man's mental was still on at least 80% straight because he was on twos too, so he got the ride as well. People do not like to discuss mental health because most people confide in the wrong person. True indeed. What is shared is usually used against them. True indeed. And this causes people to shut down. All true statements.
Yep.
And that shutdown word is, I'm not gonna lie to you, I've done that. I've been a shutter downer. And when it builds up and then when it comes out, people don't realize who you are, but you know, you don't get when you ain't got nobody to talk to, that's what happens. You're gonna explode eventually. I finally
Mm.
got a notification.
I just want to say thank you to you followers in here because y'all are blowing this chat up, and all of
They
them
really
are
are. God,
amazing and positive and deep, and
for real.
I love it. Men are
Yeah.
always looked at to be the protector and or provider, but they too deserve their flower and owning their true feelings without looking down to or as weak. I applaud the realness. Hey, we appreciate it and applaud all the ones that are still here because they did make it through it.
Absolutely.
Yep. Having a trusted
Yep.
person for talk therapy is mandatory. Sometimes it's easier with someone not in your immediate circle.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yep. Sometimes the ones that call you bro or sis are not your bro and sis, and they're there for pillow talk and spread the news like a New York Times. Oh,
God, get your tickets fresh
ooh.
off the printer press.
It's funny
GEG.
when I was making this show and I was doing the sharing thing on Facebook, I was actually gonna put hear ye," and then he come
Yeah,
in here
that's
talking
that's
about New
funny.
York Times and
That's
shit.
funny. That's funny. Hey, look, for real though, that's a bunch of knowledge that just and experience that just graced us with their presence in that comment because the word let's spend 35 seconds on this real quick. The word bro and sis is thrown around like the word love these days. I
Mm,
don't think you understand what I'm saying. So the word bro and sis is just thrown out like the word love these days. You'll say, "Oh man, I love you, man. I love you. I love you." Hey, nigga, love don't do what you just did to me or what you just said about me that you didn't think was gonna get back to me, but you don't shake my hand when you see me. You know what? Back to the chat. Yes, I would imagine you saying it like that, dude. But you probably didn't
yep.
say it like that.
You know.
But had the Genesis. We as strong females not only offer a safe place for other women, exclamation point. We as one should truly uplift probably each other and everyone. Never know what the person besides you are going through. That's what I be hitting at, man. Like a simple good morning could make somebody's day, or a simple good afternoon, or a hey, how you doing? Steve, what up, though? I grew up in an Irish family in Boston, and it was always looked down on to even mention your emotions. And we definitely had plenty of family members struggle because of it. Really?
So, for those of you that don't know, Steve is actually down there in North Carolina by you. Um,
Well, pull up, Steve.
I have been dealing with Steve for many years, like a lot of the other ones in here in this chat, on BD's channel, Mike Ball's channel, Hollywood's, all around. And we have never had a bad conversation, except he likes North Carolina and I hate it. So that's about the only time we disagree. But other than
Yeah,
that, we actually we pretty like minded, and he's always got some great things to say.
yeah.
Genesis,
That's
I
what's up.
created a safe place for men because I lost a close friend to suicide. Walked into my house, told me he loved me, kissed my cheek, and walked out the door and took his life behind my house. I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I've lost people too,
that's tough.
for the same thing, and it's never an easy thing. It's really
That's
not.
tough though, right there. To nah, that's tough.
Debo hitting back, trying to lighten everybody up, make them laugh again, spreading the news like they spread their legs.
Big facts.
Tats
Tats.
said that they are new here. So, evening, Tats 0577. Hope all is well. New to this channel. We appreciate you joining in.
Hey, my man. Love don't live here. Loyalty does. Absolutely. Hey,
Facts.
look though, dude, bro. I want to throw something in there real quick though. Watch this. You know, how you be playing table tennis and you just going back and forth. All right, let's do it. So some people have, and you're right about that statement, and it goes deeper, right? I know the loyalty that we're talking about, right? But what I want to say is, some people are loyal. They're just loyal to a fault, right? They have their loyalties lie in different areas. It's not to you. You dig what I'm saying? So it's not that they're not loyal; they're just loyal to a fault.
There are times I'll talk with people I don't know all that well and get better results than from those that I should be going to. But sometimes it's easier talking to a stranger that's not going to judge. And, you know, I have found that the
I
stranger
agree.
will judge you the same way that your peoples will, except the stranger don't know how to get in contact with you the way that your people do. So you don't have to hear about it. But yeah, I've talked to, thousands of people. I talk to 100 people on a regular basis. I walk to the store. Hey, how are you to everybody? How's your day been? Blah blah blah. So I'm
You
like
never
that
know.
too. I can talk to strangers. It don't bother me.
I never met a stranger. Like I said, y'all done heard that before. I never said it before. My mama never agreed to it before. She ain't said it here. She tired. Oh, I forgot. She said she's tired. But yeah, man, that whole just saying something. You don't know. Somebody might be like, nobody loves me, and then you just say something. And they're like, okay, you know what? Thank you, sir. You or ma'am, you really brighten up my day. Oh, did I read that? I didn't read that. That is the key SNS. I offer that service. Sometimes an impartial ear is what they need to figure it out for themselves. Welcome to the family. Genesis, much love and respect. I would love to follow up at a later time privately. Thank you. See, that's what it's about. Making connections, folks. Your relationship is not my relationship. Build your own lane and ride it. It made me stronger. And action news live at 5. They spread it. They spread it faster than the Sonic run. God damn it, buddy.
Your true
Yeah,
brothers
brother.
don't
Yeah.
judge you. They help you always.
That is not a pun. I just needed a mic drop sound on that one. Just some reverb somewhere. I
Hey,
need
we'll have all
something.
that Thursday. I'm gonna make sure Mike gets all the sounds going for Thursday's
Bet.
episode. He's in control of the sound. So if you don't hear a clap or a stop the cap, then you need to yell at Mike.
Right. Then we need to link up for some shots. Go to the lab, have some milk on ice. Hey, Devo, pay attention to that comment. Let's get it. Make sure you pick your friends. What? Wait. I messed up. Make sure you pick. Make sure you pick friends. There you go. Who tell you the truth, no matter if you like it or not. See, you know why that's important? Because you're not supposed to care. If you're helping somebody and you really care about that person, hey, listen, I know you're not gonna like what I'm about to tell you, froze, but you need to tighten the hell up, bro. I mean, bro, I ain't got time for that, bro. You know what you did. You know how you did it. Tighten up. Either he can take it and run with it, or he can take it and fester. But at the end of the day, if he rock with me like he say he rock with me, he gonna tighten up because he gonna know I saw something that he can't see because he inside the box and I'm looking at it from outside.
Exactly. And you know, Brother Trouble's been there for me time and time again, being an ear while I've went through some stuff. So I can
While on the
definitely
truck,
vow on that one.
yeah, while on the truck performing customer service and telling him, hold on 1 second, bro, hold on 1 second. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm gonna back it up right here. I'm gonna bring the other one back. I don't know what you saying, bro.
Look, I'll be on the phone with
Nune.
this fool so much, I'll be like, yo, that's the third stop today. I know where you at. And he's like,
Right.
man, we talk too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
Just smiling or talking to a stranger really, really
oh,
quick
sorry.
can brighten the day. No, you good. They probably needed that. Exactly. Go ahead. You was about to say, hey, what?
I read this one.
Go ahead.
Said I'm always down to listen to anyone. I just might hurt them with my honest, no bullshit opinion. Sometimes people are looking for certain answers, and I just keep it 100. And that's what it's about. Look, I'm sorry, I might not tell you what you want to hear. Honestly, I'm probably not going to tell you what you want to
I'm
hear,
not. I'm not.
but I'm really not. But I'll tell you what I think. And if you don't like what I think, then I'm sorry, that's on you. You cannot expect me to change what you're feeling or thinking about me. Only you can do that. That's in your own head.
Absolutely. What you said and absolutely what Debo said. Much love and respect. But strangers will make you rich. Networking is vital. Friends don't mind you being stagnant and content. Oh, Jesus.
Hmm.
Put me at the table where I am challenged and forced to level up. You see what just happened there?
Yep.
God, I ain't gonna say nothing else because that speaks volumes. I'm not even gonna try to add on to that. It's really nothing that needs to be added on. Some people need to hear it, Steve. Don't change. That's right. That's right. You ain't my bro or sis if I can't fight with you like you my family. You're right though. Like the disagreements don't even have to be fights at the end of the day, do they? You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, yeah, we brothers and sisters, right? On this set. That means that biologically I have no ties to you. If I biologically have ties to my biological brothers and sisters and I fight them, what you think is gonna happen to you? You're not excused. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? That's not my blood. So I wasn't raised around this person. So at the end of the day, all right, let me take a step back because I'm taking offense to what you're saying right now and I'm getting tight. So are you meaning it like this? No, no, no. What I'm saying is this. Okay. All right. So I can eliminate stealing in your face real quick. All right, my bad. Because I thought you was trying to. All right, bet. That quick. That quick.
And
I have done
sometimes
that for
it ain't
you.
even the words. Sometimes
It's not.
it's the
The
physical
delivery?
language. It's the physical
Yeah.
language. Like you be having a certain face or making some certain movements that aren't like you.
Yeah.
Like I can be on the phone with Trouble and he had me muted and I can look at him and be like, "Yo, bro, what's good? What's up?"
Oh yeah, you
Because
done that before.
yep, because we be talking, and I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't your face. He trying to tell me, yo, I'm good. I just got something going on. All right, bro, spill it. That's what I'm here for. I ain't judging
Hmm.
nobody. I done been through so much shit. I can't judge nobody. I'll go ahead and tell you right now, I
Right,
ain't got that ability. Who am I to judge? I'm not a hypocrite, so I can't judge.
right. I've done that for years. Open DM, used to give out phone numbers and all. Tell them 24/7 you got an ear, maybe see that. Should never, Debo, should never be any judgment. If we are true to the code, we outlaws. When they
Yep.
try to take our voice, we have no choice but to be a rebel. I've always walked that line like a tightrope. That's right.
Nelson Mandela said that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they y'all chatting in the chat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
If you're the
So
smartest person in the room, it's a must to find another room where you can move on up.
so I want
Boy,
to talk about something else real quick before we head out,
I
because I
bet.
know we getting close to the end of the
Yeah, we're
show,
getting close.
and we've talked about mental and physical, but I want to talk about something that we all know that I've had a personal issue with in the past and am in recovery for today, and that's addiction. Okay,
Hmm.
addiction is not always that simple thing. Don't always get mad at that bro or sis for going down that path that they're going down, because you getting upset about it or you trying to force them to do something is going to make them go further down the rabbit hole. I've been there personally. I can speak on that. But being that support and being like, nah, you can do better, you know better, you are better, and all that, and trying to be supportive about it can completely change the way of thinking. Um,
Hmm.
I've spoke on my addiction plenty of times, and I've got to say I've watched a lot of people and a lot of bros and sisters turn their backs when it was needed the most. It really was needed the most, and I've watched them walk away. But then I've had other bros like Brother Spook that's been on the show before and got on here and told you he has no problem saying it. He called me out. He's like, "Look, man, you fucking up. All right? Don't try to lie to me. I already know you under the influence. I already know you doing this shit. Just knock it off, okay?" And he's actually made me empty my pockets before because he thought I had something and I really didn't at that point in time, thank God, because he probably would have damn chewed me out or things might have got physical, because I told him straight up, I said, "Look, bro, you want to be my bro? If you see me fucking up, punch me in the fucking mouth. Don't even say a word to me. You see me slipping, punch me in the mouth. You can explain it later, but punch me in the mouth. Just knock my ass out if you got to, because that's what it's going to take. It really is. That's what it's going to take. I need that hard support, that hard, backing behind me. And lost my brother's best friend and a ton of family members to addiction. It's a struggle for many and can be beat if the person has the support they need. And let me tell you,
Agreed.
I'm over 3 years in recovery, and I got to tell you, I feel better than I ever have. Yeah, you guys see me drink the occasional beer, take the occasional shot, and uh, you know, but it's nothing compared to what I was on. I mean, I was going through withdrawals daily, and if I wasn't feeling good, I wasn't getting out of bed, and I lost a lot, including my family for a little bit over my addiction. But sometimes you
Hmm.
gotta man up, do what you need to do, and come back. And I gotta say, I'm always there for you. Okay, I'm not gonna judge you. I don't give a fuck what you're on. I really don't. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. I will support you regardless. I will give you my feedback. Okay, I've had my kids taken. I've done all that. So everything that I have done, I have fought back and made myself better for. Yep, I'm telling you, that's the way I am. It
Hmm.
sometimes it takes having to scoot that furniture back, and
Yeah, I didn't like
I
that
mean
couch anyway.
exactly, but exactly. Thank you, thank you. Yep. Without a test, I wouldn't have a testimony. That's facts.
Ooh,
And
I
you
like
guys have
that.
heard me say, it's a lot of useless
Mhm.
knowledge. I thought that I had a lot of useless knowledge, but then I came to find out within myself that it's only useless if I'm not using it to help others. Me sitting on all this stuff, that's what this show's about.
Mhm.
People that want to be helped can be helped. Support is the key,
Mhm.
helping, not beating them across the head. Leave the judgmental out of it. Nah, see, I personally asked for that though. For
Yeah.
the most part, yes, be supportive. But I was like, look, bro, I'm that far down the rabbit's hole. Okay, I'm not coming out. I'll go ahead and tell you, I spent like 4 grand in less than a week and had absolutely nothing to show for it over my addiction. And whenever I realized I had done that, it was over for me. I was like, I can't keep going down this road. So by that point, is yeah, knock me the fuck out if that's what you got to do.
Hey, Steve, man, thanks for chiming in. I'm glad that you caught a live show as well. You enjoy your night. I appreciate it for everything that you did in the chat. I have a huge respect for anyone going through recovery. In my job, MH and addiction tend to go hand in hand, along with disabilities. I have
Learn.
learned, I think, yeah, that you can't help someone who won't help themselves. That's right. You can't force it. Just like Frost said a little earlier, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Same thing. I can talk to you all day long about addictions, mental health, physical abuse, mental abuse, cutting yourself, not eating right, biting your nails. But if you don't have it in you that you want to change, you're not going to change.
Look, when me and Trouble first met, I was still under the influence. He remembers the old me,
Absolutely,
and
he was.
I didn't care. I was heartless. I didn't care. The only thing I was worried about was getting my fix and being on my bike and being social. I didn't care about nothing
Hmm.
else. And it took bros like Trouble and Spook and a few others, Heather, SNS, Ghost, people that you see in these chats all the time talking to me to let me know that I could do it. And now I'm way better than I used to be.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree.
Your testimony may not connect with someone, but if they can receive one part and really feel that shit, you could very well save a life. Exactly. And that's what it's about.
That's what it's about. I feel like I saved one Friday.
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real. 'Cause those words came out, I was like, mm-mm, I should punch you in your face for saying that to me. But all right, I'm gonna listen to you because I know you need an ear.
Hey, look,
Frost, congratulations on your sustainability.
the brother I talked to, still free. He didn't risk his freedom, so that's a good thing. Hopefully,
Oh yeah,
he keeps down that path
absolutely.
because it's never easy.
You, tax. I was in the moment. I should have said mental health too, but hey, I think they got it though. I think they knew what we were talking about.
Yeah, with the
Know what you
topic that
talking
we had tonight, everybody in here is pretty much they pretty much been through it themselves, know someone
about.
has been through it, or something of such manner.
That nature. Yeah, yeah.
Proud to be privy to such a much needed topic, and we're proud to have you all here. We're honored.
Absolutely, absolutely. Coming up on an hour in about 15 seconds. So what I'm gonna say is, in my closing, um, pay attention to not only yourself as far as growth and maturity, but pay attention to the ones that you claim that you care a lot about around you with their growth and
Mm-hmm.
maturity. Um, And the reason why I say claim is because if you're really truly connected with the ones that you're around, you'll get a sense that something is off without even talking to them. And it's going to make you want to reach out like, hey, are you good? Everything straight? Okay, cool. Have that conversation. Those conversations are needed. A lot of people hold, myself included, they hold it in good until they can't hold it in good, if you understand what I'm saying. So live life vicariously through you, not others. So whatever life is to you, live it to the fullest. Don't let another person tell you what life is for you. It's your boy, Trouble, aka Left Lane Bully. I appreciate y'all for enjoying another successful episode of Kickstandz Down. On a serious note, this was a much needed topic. I'll holler at y'all later.
And you already know it's your boy Frost. We thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, for following us, liking, sharing, subscribing, following us on the other platforms, and being willing to take your time out to go share information on the other platforms as well. We're glad that everyone loved the topic. But I do want to remind everybody one more time, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going live again. We're going to have a roundtable, and it's going to be Biker News Canada and Mike Ball. Make sure you jump on there and tune in for that show as well, because we have no clue what the topic's going to be about. Brother Bob hit me up. He said, hey, what do you think about a roundtable? I said, let's do it. And he was like, all right. What's the topic? I said, I don't know. It's your idea. He said, all right, I'll have you a topic by Thursday. I said, okay, works for me. So we have no clue what it's going to be yet, but we hope everyone has a blessed week. Remember, hit us up, kickstandsdown@gmail.com. If you want the personal ones, there they are. That one guy, Frost, with the number 1 @gmail.com, and Troubles Corner with a Z @gmail.com. So make sure you follow us. Also, we got the Facebook group. Go on there. I'm out. No, I'm not.
I'm going in. We don't do all of that talking, bro. We going in. Yeah, everything's the goal when I'm on the end. Gangsta, 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 where I begin. I'm going in. We going in.